It's alive. It's alive. Yeah. Welcome to another Facebook Evilive. Welcome to my book collection. Got a lot of books. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna do this. Yeah. Let me get my and try and keep it so that there's no dead air. It literally just came from another podcast. That I was recording with my friend Steven. And now I am here talking with you guys. We got a couple housekeeping items before we begin this episode. So first I'm just going to share this. Please share this around if you may, if you can, if you would. And then I will go into my whole little spiel. Okay. I'm posting this on my page. Someone's calling me, my brother. My brother. Hey, Steve, what's up? Steve, you're on the air right now. You're on Facebook Evilive. Say hello.
Hello.
It's my Misfits Nerds broadcast.
Oh, okay, cool.
What's your favorite thing about the Misfits? Oh, it's good. It's good.
Do you have any hosts or?
No, it's just me. I just talk straight from the gut. I filibuster for as long as I possibly can.
How many viewers do we have right now?
Not many, just 7. Not a lot.
Okay. What's been
some
the
diehards
topic so far?
Just really like nerdy misfit shit that you don't care about in any way, shape, or form, if I'm being honest.
Well, what's like the number one dominant like what dominated the conversation out of your whole cast?
I don't understand what you mean.
Like, what was the conversation about so far?
I'm literally sharing this to all my pages right now as you're talking to me. So like I just started like this episode. Actually, I guess since we have you on, I'll just talk to you while I'm explaining what this episode is about, and then I'll probably just hang up on you. And we can talk later. So this episode is actually a filler episode as I continue to slave. I slave on 1979, a year of horror business. But we're coming in. We're closing the gap here. We're closing the space. And so tonight we're actually going to be doing 2 things. 1, we are going to explore a website, and 2, we are going to read The Misfits. I'll Remember Halloween, which is a firsthand eyewitness account of when the Misfits played Madison Square Garden in October of last year by moi. And I already did it for. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
They sold out Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, they did last year. Isn't that crazy? A punk band sold out.
Remarkable.
It's pretty remarkable.
Wait, last year?
Yeah, it was last year. It was last October. Pretty insane shit. Yeah.
That says a lot.
Yeah, I think so. How are you? How was your listen? I gotta dive into this. So why don't you tell me something real quick, and then I'm gonna hang up on you.
No, yeah, I can't do this on your live feed. So.
All right, we'll talk.
All right, bye.
I love you, little bro. Bye. That's my little brother, Steven. He's a good egg. Hardworking dude. Into music and stuff. Jimmy says, is this going to be saved to watch later? My girl wants to watch Quantum Leap on TV. Yes, Jiminy, you can watch this later. It's actually also going to be on YouTube as well, archive. So enjoy your Quantum Leap. Enjoy your reruns of Quantum Leap. And we'll be here waiting for you for your viewing pleasure. So thanks for stopping by. Von Shane says, what's up, man? Misfits Horror Fiend Club in the house. What's up, Von? Welcome to Facebook Evilive here. We're gonna get all right. Let me dive into some housekeeping items, important ones at that. Before we start anything, let's do a quick update on horror biz on 1979 a year horror business. Here's the deal. Here's what's going down. We're getting there. Thank you, Jiminy. We're getting there. Just making this thing friggin' shine. It's friggin', I'm loving it. I'm loving where it's going. We had an unfortunate incident in the Facebook group last week. Somebody got word back to a certain drummer, and I had to take some material down, which was a terrible shame, a terrible tragedy. This is why we can't have nice things. I hope that whoever's in the group in the future will be more respectful of the group and the group's wishes. And the group's wishes are that just a bunch of us sharing stuff privately. We don't want to we're not trying to bother people. We're just doing stuff. So leave us alone. Okay. Leave us alone, you guys. I mean, people started saying nasty things about other people. Nasty rumors started flying. It was terrible. It was a terrible situation. I did not like it one bit. So what's up, Ryan? Ryan's in the house. Hope you got some nice barbecue yesterday. So Facebook Evilive. I mean, so 1979 is coming along. So here's the deal. This is official. This is official business when it comes to 1979. Ready? I'm going to say it right now. The first premiere, the soft premiere, will only happen in the Facebook group, meaning that if you don't belong to the Facebook group, you are going to have to wait for the big premiere. Because I really want to I'm realizing I got a really nice piece of content. I just don't want to lob it. I want to speedball it, right? So I want it to really make an impact. So if you're not in the Facebook group, and I'll put a link to the Facebook group right now. I'm going to searching right now on Facebook to bring you to the Facebook group. If you're not in the Facebook group, join the Facebook group. That's where we're going to do the private soft premiere in its entirety, probably 2.5 hours. I'm going to give you guys all advance notice when this is happening. It's not just going to be some pop-up thing. This is going to be an event, a digital event, and I want everyone to enjoy it to its fullest. Now, here's the thing. Once it airs, it is coming down. I am not going to leave it up in the Facebook group. I'm deleting it. And instead, what's going to happen is it's going to come out in pieces, dribs and drabs. Little bits are going to find its way onto the Facebook, onto the YouTube channel, because there are so many sections to this thing. There's a section about Glenn's writing. There's a section about the Fiend Club. There's so many little things that could be its own little micro content. It's going to come out like that. And if you're not interested in all that jazz and you want to wait for the big premiere, just wait, and we'll do an official premiere completely in public for everyone to see. No matter what, watching this movie will not cost you a dime. It is free. It is 100% free, non-commercial, not for profit. Okay? Everybody will be able to see it. All you got to do, what's up, Rue? How are you? All you got to do is just join the Facebook group if you want to see it early, if you want to see it immediately. So what's the catch? No catch. I'm just trying to build this Facebook group up, and I realize that I can incentivize people to join by showing it there first, right? That's the plan. That's the sitch. So here's the Facebook group. Click on that right there and join if you have not already. Okay, that's number one. And please share the stream if you have not already to people. That's the first part. Number two. So I put up a coffee, which is it's like a Patreon without having to subscribe. It's you know what it is? It's a way to support this channel. It's like a donation thing. I just lost my job about a week and a half ago. I've been slaving away at this content, and buying cups of coffee keeps the engine going in a variety of ways. And so we've had a couple of people who have bought coffee. I'm going to actually, the link is on this thing. I'm not going to post the link. But we've had some people support the channel by buying cups of coffee. And I think that they all need shout outs right now. So we're going to do that before we move on. I want to shout out some people. This is very, very important to me. Let me see if I can pull them up. So we had, I don't want to detract. We had Francois last week, and who else is it? Sorry. Francois and Tim Ackerman, Francois Cordair, bought coffee last week and supported the channel. So we already gave them a shout out. I'm just acknowledging them again. Then Ariel also bought a very, very big cup of coffee. And so a big shout out to Ariel G. Want to respect her privacy and whatnot, and just say thank you seriously, thank you. And you rule, and hope you are all well and such. And so that needs to be acknowledged in a big bad way. So thank you to Ariel. Next, this one too, so fucking big. My man Russell, there he is, Russell Patterson. You came at the perfect time. Hey Luis, how are you? Russell Patterson of tvcasualty.com bought 138 cups of coffee. And I just wanted to give an acknowledgement and say thank you, Russell, for doing that, man. You fucking rock, dude. I really appreciate your support. Truly, truly. Next up, hold on. I want to make sure I got names here. This is important for acknowledgement. Shit, where is it? Oh, it's right here. It's right here. Sorry. Hold on. My thing is giving me trouble. All right, next up in the acknowledgments, after Russell with his very fucking generous support, incredibly generous support, is, all right, so we have Brian McConnell. I hope I didn't butcher your name. Brian, thank you for your support, buddy. Big ups from BWM, Brian. After Brian comes the voice of doom. The voice of doom. Jonathan Steinheimer. I hope I'm saying your name right. I really hope I'm saying your name right. Hold on, I'm checking. I think, yeah, John Steinheimer. Also with the support coming through, man. These dudes have supported the cause. What is the cause? The cause is this creation of content. You know, with this kind of support, with this kind of support, I can keep the machine going. And so I just want to say thank you to everybody who has donated thus far. If you don't have a dime to spare for a cup of coffee, these times are hard. I get it. I totally get it. Click on some of the ads on my website, www.frumess.com. You've seen it in the thing. I'm going to post this link to what we will be exploring later on. Just click on some ads, man. The revenue from clicking on those ads goes right into the AdSense account and directly supports without spending a dime on your end. Now, I want to say for those who have supported through Ko-fi, additionally, in addition to these shout outs and acknowledgments, I also feel that it would only be appropriate that you all be credited as executive producers on 1979, A Year of Horror Business. So if you donated via Ko-fi, you are a fucking executive producer. You know why? Because you are the people that are fucking helping to support this shit. And so I only feel that it's right to make sure your name is credited as an executive producer. So I say, thank you. We are all 138, whatever the fuck that means, violence or otherwise. And let us move on, which brings us to our next thing, we were talking about Russell Patterson. And so what I want to highlight actually for this episode before we launch into the rest of the content here. So I've spoken on the show in the past. We've talked about how there were a bunch of websites in the 90s and such. By the way, if my mic starts getting robotic or like shitty, you need to let me know. Like, let me know in the comments so I can switch it off because I've been having problems with the mic here. Shotgun. So we talked about Misfits Central being one of those websites. We talked about 138.com being one of those websites. Well, another one of those websites that was around, I guess it was around from 1996 to 2002 was when it was heavily maintenanced and updated. I think Russell has kept it going a little bit, but not like what it was. That was like the main heyday when Russell was really working on this project that was tvcasualty.com, which I remember going there. I used to visit there often. I remember the interview with Steve Zing, and Russell made the Steve Zing action figure which Steve Zing still has in his basement. I saw it there. And I was like, oh, it's 1/3. This was like 9 years ago. It's like, oh, it's the TV Casualty. But I didn't know it was Russell until Russell started coming on the show. So Nate says, much love from the three of us in Walk Among Us. We were holed up and hanging in there. Thank you, Nate. Walk Among Us is okay. Walk Among Us is fun. They are a all piano tribute to the Misfits. There are lots of tributes to the Misfits. You had Kiss Fits, right? With Chuck Criskets, of course. You have Mini Kiss. Not Mini Kiss. Sorry. Oh no, I'm thinking Mini Misfits. No, Mini Kiss. Sorry, I'm getting my bands crossed. There's Kiss Fits. Then there's the Misfats, and they are a bunch of big bone, heavy set guys that sing about food, Misfit songs in the theme of food. So they're pretty great. You have American Nightmare. They are a bluegrass sort of tribute to the Misfits. Lots of different stuff. All that sort of jazz. But as Nate Phillips here, he is and I'm sorry, I don't know the names of the two other band members in the group. If you could fill that in for me, Nate. I don't know their names, but I'd like to shout them out here if you would. So it's a trio. And I guess there's a drummer, there's a piano player. I usually they have like a casual Friday thing on Facebook where they're doing Misfits piano renditions of Misfits songs. And it's just kind of like badass. It's not like, it's not Misfits at the Nutley Brass or like, Misfits lullaby music, which both exist, as we know. So yeah, thanks for the love, Nate. And Russell says, job and kids, keep my updates to TV Casualty updates to a minimum. Well, Russell, I totally understand that, buddy. That's the way it is, man. And we're actually going to, I figure before we get into our other content, why not Sarah and Veronica and Nate from Walk Among Us. Thank you. Thank you for the mad love and being here and watching the show and supporting and whatnot. So I figured again, so going back to Russell now. So I figured we would just do a quick jaunt. We're going to do a quick little jaunt in TV Casualty land. So this is tvcasualty.com. And we're just going to do a quick scoot around here. I want to see if I can find, first of all, let's see, Russell, where do you keep the Steve Zing action figure if you do? What says Irish? English? That's weird. I don't know what that's all about. So here's China. China is Steve Zing's band that he doesn't like bringing that band up ever. He doesn't ever talk about that band. There's another band. We're not even going to talk about that band. There's Mike Hideous, the legendary Shake Shackers. I don't know who they are. Misfits 95, November, and Hank Williams. So he covers a bunch of different stuff. So those are the photos. Let's just go to China, see what that's all about real quick. I don't know if I got am I lagging right now? Aloha from Central Texas. Dig the page. We used to do a tribute every Halloween in Austin, Texas, under the name Children in Heat. Yo, Wes. Wait, Wes. Hold on a second. Wes, were you in a band with Ted Leo and the Pharmacists? Was that the tribute that I'm thinking of? You guys put out a 7-inch on red vinyl? Or maybe it's a different band, Children in Heat. I might have come across you guys on YouTube from time to time. In any case, hello, Wes, from Central Texas. You all play in other local bands. You play in a local band called Fun Times. Okay, Wes, post some of that Fun Times music in the browser so we can see what that's all about. Russell says, Wes from the Bulimics. Yeah, but Wes, Children in Heat. There's a Children in Heat fronted Misfits tribute with Ted Leo, I think. Is this a different one? I don't know. I have you know what? It might be called TV Casualty. Sorry. I feel like there is a Misfits tribute for every single Misfits song. Every single Misfits tribute has taken the name of a Misfits song and it gets all mixed up. Yes, you are all over YouTube, Wes. That's why I know. Well, thanks for tuning in, Wes. Glad you're here. Russell says the Zing figure is in Samhain photo, so we're going to go there in a second. But all right, so look, first here's Russell. Look at that. There's Mark Kennedy. There's Russell with Steve Zing, and he's wearing a China shirt. That's hilarious. Great photo. Love this photo. Wow. I didn't know you hung out with Mark Kennedy, Russell. That's pretty great. So yeah, so this is Russell's baby. Nick Curran. Oh my God. Okay, Wes. Now I remember. Okay, Nick Curran, rest in peace, was a fucking incredible musician. God, what the hell was the name of his band? You know who was a big fan of Nick Curran? Wes was Peter Crowley from Max's Kansas City, who I used to work with under his tutelage. And I helped him put on some Max's Kansas City shows. And Nick Curran, do I have that right? Fuck. Am I just confusing everything in my life right now? Now I got to look up Nick Curran real quick. Curran. Sorry, Russell. We're going to get back to that in just a moment. Hold the phone. Nick Curran. Yeah, man. Yeah, Nick Curran. Yeah, he passed away. Yep. Hold on. Let's pull this guy up just real quick as a side tribute. So this is Nick Curran real quick right here. Nick was the singer. He died. He passed away from cancer. He lost a battle to cancer. And he was a talented guy, talented singer. Kind of got that retro 50s vibe going there. Yeah, Nick Curran and the Lowlifes. That's right. Yeah, check them out. They are fucking great. Check out all these bands. Check out the Bulimics. Check out freaking Walk Among Us, the piano tribute. Check all this stuff out. We're gonna be diving into one more Misfits related tribute in a little bit. Yes, R.I.P. Amazing singer. So sorry that he passed away. A real shame. Okay. In any case, back to business here. Wow. That was, man, I haven't thought about that guy in a long time, Nick Curran. Okay. So anyway, Samhain. We're going to the Samhain section, the Samhain tab. Let's see what pops up. Okay, we got pictures. Let's go to some of the pictures real quick. Boy, look at this. Okay, look, new. All right, so check this out. So he visited with Steve Zing in 1998. All right, let's just go through some of these pictures real quick. All right, so there's Steve with, man, this is so small, though. That's the only thing. How can I make this bigger? All right, I'll just do this, but it's still not going to be very big. You can't really see you can't see the image here. But there's Steve Zing with the with Jerry Only's Teenagers from Mars jacket from 1978. And I believe Steve sold that off. I don't know where. But Jerry reproduced those. He made merch out of those. So these are Samhain buttons. I actually own one of these. I don't know if Steve has more than these two buttons, but I own one of these buttons that Steve personally gave to me when I was at his house. He gave it to me for my birthday. I still have it. I treasure it. I will never sell it. I'll never forget what he said to me. He tossed me one and he said, hold on to that or enjoy that because there are not too many of them left. Something like that. He said that to me. Russ, I don't know if you have higher resolution versions. Oh, yeah, that's right. He says the site was built on 640 by 480 resolution. Everything will look small. I don't know if you have the ability to up convert, but bro, you gotta like, if you can somehow do it. It's just a shame because we can't really see. Okay, here's the Samhain action figure. I don't know what this is. Oh, the Samhain. That's the Ghostbusters action figure from the Ghostbusters cartoon, and I guess it was also in the Extreme Ghostbusters as well. That's great. Sorry, maybe the problem is that I have this too big. Let's make this smaller. Excuse me. All that seltzer right to the gut. Steve in the DM. Let's see what that one is. We're not going to go through all these photos. Oh, cool. Look at you guys. So 90s. You guys are 90s. That didn't make any sense. All right, hold on. Let me close some of these browser tabs. I feel like it's slowing things down. All right. Let's see here. Steve solo record Runaway. So this record This record exists, I do believe, because of George Germain. I believe this record is dedicated to Duchess, George's dog. Russell says those 2 Samhain buttons are in my collection. Okay, I stand corrected. In any case, I was also given a button too. We're in the button club, Russell. I also have a button from Steve Zing that he gave to me. It's a great, I cherish it. I don't collect anything, but I have that, and it's really great. Let's see, another shot of the jacket. Nice. You got to be. What was that? This was his old house before he moved where I used to go to his house, and then he's now moved again, as far as I understand. But look at that poster. Wow. I guess that was Steve's old den before, but look at all that stuff he has in there. Steve with a cool shirt. London Dungeon. Nice. What's the significance of the London Dungeon? Russell, Steve, and myself. These pictures were taken 20 years ago. And Steve, look at the boxes back there. Those are tapes, man. I don't know what tapes those are, but those are tapes for something. I bet Russell could tell us. All right, we're going to go to the action figure. This is the thing that I've always remembered forever, man. Look at that. Steve Zing action figure. So great. A little bag and everything. And this is before Steve rejoined Samhain. So, wow, so great. It says TV Casualty right on the front there. That is so awesome. Man, he must have been so thrilled when you gave that to him. Look at it. Look at that thing. Steve Zing action figure. I love it. Let's see here. Steve with his likeness. Yeah, Steve loves Kiss too. Big Kiss fan. Oh, the site used to be called London Dungeon. I did not know that. Interesting. All right, let's see real quick. Glenn in all his glory. Let's see what this is. Okay, so this was the reunion. And I guess you took those pictures. All pictures from Washington, D.C. All right, I'm not going to go through all these right now just because I don't have all the time in the world. Zing. Let's see Zing on bass. Yeah, that's great. And Steve learned how to play bass for those reunions. So cool. Bulging and bloody. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Look at Glenn there. He's a little husky there too. That metabolism started to catch up with him a little bit. Yeah, to walk the stage. Look at Glenn. That's probably Glenn at his heaviest, like beefiest. I mean, like pure muscle mass, man. Let's see. All Murder. Man, those shows must have been so much fun, Russell. All right, let's see. In My Grip. And then that's it. All right, In My Grip. Yes. Is that you? Is that you holding Glenn's hand? Did your hand begin to melt when you touched his? Left hand black. Okay, so those are some of the images. So I mean, this site is a lot of fun. He's got the high school photos. All right, let's just see a couple of high school photos. So here's a fresh young Zing right there. Aw. Here's Erie Vaughn as a freshman. Oh, that's not Russell holding your hand. Right, you have both of your hands still. I feel like Glenn would have melted your hand if you had held it. There's Eric Stellman before he became Erie Vaughn. Junior photo. Senior photo. Aw. That's so sweet. And here's the two guys together. I know what photo. Yeah. That's after. This is 1982. They're already fiends. Look at those two guys. Both would play with Glenn in 2 years, year and a half. They would be in Samhain, Glenn's next band. You knew they were lifers from the moment you see that photo right there. Great shot of those guys. And there is John Christ with the thin hairy mustache. Incredible guitar player. Okay, so there's like lots of cool stuff to explore here. I'm not gonna not found. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. All right, fuck it. We're here. Let's just see the collection. Just a quick look. These are all the things that these are all your boy, you're a big Samhain fan, dude. Look at that. Formats currently own 2 vinyl first pressings, all signed by Stephen Gunn. That's great. You got the Unholy Passion. You got the maroon cover. There's 2 covers for Unholy Passion. My favorite cover of all time, November Coming Fire, Final Descent. And never mind the Misfits here, Samhain and Black Dream. I have Black Dream. Okay. So there's that. Now, the last thing I want to go to before we move on. Again, this is going to be a short episode, peeps. I want to go to drum roll. Where is it? Where is it? We are going to listen. Let's see here. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. All right. So first of all, I'm going to just put these files in the guys. Check out tvcasualty.com. I'm putting the files here. You can get you can listen to what we're going to listen to. And so I took some time and I listened to Prime Directive, which is Russell's band. And oops, let's go back here. And these dudes, man, they play these songs with a lot of heart, and they do them well. They do them really, really well. And we're going to take a listen to a few of them. Here we go. Tribute. That's where we want to go. Let's go to the album. Well, first, let's go to some photos from the sessions real quick. Let's see what we got here. So what they did was they recorded a bunch of their favorite tracks, right? Russell, would I be correct? You guys just like went through some of your favorite fucking tracks. Yes, Skip. It's called Astro Zombies. Let's see. He's looking at the lyrics, I guess, there. That's Skip from Prime Directive. That's the name. Prime Directive is lyrics. Wouldn't call it a band. It was me and a drummer. Wow. So Russell, does that mean that you did all the you did bass, guitar, and vocals? What were the things that you did for Prime Directive? Turn the lights down low. Death Comes Ripping. Oh, sorry. So Skip was the engineer. Oh, there you are. Boom. Look at that. Where did you record this? And what year did you record this in? You got Ghouls Night Out. All right, let's listen to some tracks here. I have been wanting to play some Misfits for a very long time. And as you know, especially as we've seen previously in this very fucking group, in our private group. Wow. So Russell played everything but the drums. So what you're going to hear here, our moderator / diehard listener / fellow brother Misfits Samhain Danzig enthusiast, owner of tvcasualty.com. We're going to listen to his band Prime Directive right here live. A good supporter of this fucking endeavor and whatnot. And we're going to check out some of these tracks here and really listen to the songs. Maybe this is enough even. Recorded in 1999 and 2000 at Songcrafters in Beaver Springs, Pennsylvania. How long did it take you to do the sessions, Russell? All right, so we're going to listen to 3 tracks here. These tracks are what Russell considers to be some of the finest material. And I got to tell you, I'm actually really, as far as Misfits covers go, these are pretty great. And the reason why is because they have, I can't describe it. There's like an echo on the recordings that it just adds a little extra dimension that I really enjoy. I don't know. I just really appreciated it. Let's listen. We're going to listen now. I'm going to go through these real quick. Can you hear that? Can you hear that okay? I don't know if is that playing through the thing? That was a test. 2 days around Halloween 99 and 1 day around Halloween 2000. Wow. So it took you almost 2 years to do that. Russell, can you hear the do you hear the whatchamacallit? The sound when I play? Oh, barely audible. Shit. All right, that's a problem. All right, I know what we're gonna do. Hold on. I don't know how this is gonna sound. Forgive me if it doesn't sound as good as it could. Ready? All right, we're gonna try this. Ready? Let's try it. You let me know. Man, I gotta tell you, that scorched, dude. That was great. Okay, couple of things. First of all, can you hear? I don't know. I think you can hear me. I turned the gain up a lot, so you should be able to hear me. Okay. First, I just want to say, Russell, you have an amazing friggin' voice, dude. Like, you are a good singer, like a legitimately good singer. You didn't. When you're singing the songs, a lot of people when they sing Glenn's songs, they sort of put themselves out, and I didn't really get that from you at all. Also, I like the way that you ended it, man. I love the way you stretched it out at the end and sort of, because we don't know what he's saying in those last few lyrics. It was good, man. It was really, really good. You were right. The Astros, and I love that. Astros is one of my favorite songs. Well done, sir. We're gonna play two more tracks here from Russell's band. And as Russell said, you can hear the song. So here, if you go here, you can download any of these tracks for your personal collection free of charge right here in this link. Check it out. And we'll post it again in the group as well. All right, ready? We're going to listen to Night of the Living Dead, another personal favorite of mine. I think Night of the Living Dead and Astro Zombies are probably my two favorite. Okay. They're all my favorite. Ready? Let's listen. Oh, it was only...
This ain't no feeling in my heart. You cheated, Russell. Dude, that was great. That was great. I love that. All right. Yeah, you did take Russell. You took a few liberties on that one, indeed. I think there was supposed to be one more whoa in those choruses. What was the reason why you chose not to do the last whoa? No, it was good, man. That was good too. That was good too. All right. So far, colored me impressed for 2 out of 2. Let's listen to Death Comes Rippin'. Ready? Ready? We're gonna blast our faces off. Now, let's say a quick thing. Let's try to imagine for a minute, if you have not been to one of those live shows, or maybe you haven't seen the Misfits since 1983. Imagine being at Riot Fest, right? You're at Riot Fest, and all of a sudden you hear something like this. This is totally Metallica. A little bit. I love that. Ooh. Ooh. Dude. Oh my God, that was so much fun. All right, hold on. Let me just put this back like this. Turn this back down because this thing's probably super loud. Okay. Wow. Okay, that was a lot of fun. Man, you know what I love about those covers? You can feel the fucking passion. You feel the tender love and passion of a fucking devoted fan wanting to recreate the things that he loves. And that's what I got the most out of hearing those things. And you know what? Your liberties are fucking great. Even the woes is everything. It's totally great. It's totally fucking great, dude. Let's play one more. I want to hear one more. Let's hear. All right. In honor of Russell, in honor of Russell and, you know, his putting his heart on his sleeve, recording these covers, I too am going to, I myself am also going to show a cover that I did. Okay. I don't know how I'm going to play it for you guys. Maybe I'm just going to put it up on YouTube afterwards. Keep your eyes peeled. I'm going to share a cover that I did of Some Kind of Hate. I too covered the song myself, except here's the problem. I don't play any musical instruments. And so I recorded it the only way that I could. I did an acapella. So I did Some Kind of Love acapella style. And I thought about doing more Misfits acapellas, but I just was I just had to do it. Let me see if I can find it for you. Let me try and play it for you right now. Actually, let me see if I can do this. Okay. Hold on 1 second. It would be on, I've recorded a few songs. So, you know, here's the problem with being, with wanting to play music or write songs and not have a musical bone in your body. I don't have a musical bone in my body. As a matter of fact, I am tone deaf, but I am such a passion music lover that sometimes I just find the need. I still find the need to, like, you know, express myself. Okay, here's one thing. This is me singing Bullet with Bobby Steele in 2008. Can you hear that?
He's practicing with us. He's never practiced once yet. He walked in on audition and that's what he did. I was like, you're a red motherfucker.
That's Bobby Steele. This is the final song, live in Tompkins Square Park. This is from 2008. This is August 23rd, 2008. Come on, Bobby. You can't really hear me. That's me. I screamed better dead on red. I don't even know what Bobby must have thought. And then there's what, that's not what I was looking for though. That was not what I was looking for. I'm looking for Some Kind of Hate. Let me see if I can find it. Some Kind of Hate. No. All right. Maybe I can find it on my computer. Let me see. Let me try and pull this up real quick. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna try and find this track for you. Some Kind of Hate. I found it. Okay. Oh no. Let's put this on here. Let me see what I mean. Okay, ready? I'm gonna play this for you. All right, ready? Here's Some Kind of Hate. This is me doing oh god, this is gonna be so bad. I don't even know what this is gonna sound like. Ready? Turning it up loud. All right. Ready? 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 All right. So, all right, enough music. I just felt that Russell did his. I had to share mine. It was like the only I had to show solidarity. Russell says I don't sound tone deaf. I'm a little tone deaf, believe me. Yeah, I got to that part of the song. There was nothing to sing. I was like, well, how am I going to replicate a guitar? And I can't. So I just went, and it worked. So maybe I'll post that in the group as a fun little thing. But let's move on because the hour grows late. We're going to try and get through this fast. I mean, really, we could just end here, but I'm thinking of, you know who I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of Tim, who's a truck driver, and for the long, lonely road where he needs content to keep him awake. So let's this one's for Tim right now, out on the road. Okay. So, as if you didn't realize this was a filler episode already, we'll just keep fillering it with filler. Okay. A little bit, more. But first, again, Russell, thank you for sharing, Prime Directive with us and tvcasualty.com. And it's great. I'm glad that we, spent some time with it on this show because it wouldn't be right. We've talked about Misfits Central. We talked about 138.com. We should talk about and explore TV Casualty. So I'm really glad that we got to do it. Work on getting some of those photos up-resed so we can explore them more in-depthly next time. All right, so let's get through this. Let's see. Is this long? Oh, God. All right. I'm going to try and do this as much as I possibly can. You can find this on the website, but I'm going to put it right here. If you feel like clicking on some of the ads here, again, those pennies go to my AdSense account. It's a big help. So after, okay, so oh my God, this is like its own fucking topic. Like, how did we talk for 56 minutes? The whole idea was that we would go for 20-25 minutes max, and then another hour on this and call it a day. This could fuck. All right. Let's do it. All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go through it. We'll power through it. But it could be just such a waste. It's just such a waste of. I mean, we already did the hour, right? Like, I mean, we could really stretch it. We could really stretch it until next time. I've done that in the past. Man, but that's a really, really sparse episode, huh? Maybe I could save it. I don't know. All right. You know what? To be continued. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a brief intro for this, and then we will continue it another day. We're going to do some retroactive. This episode, in honor of Russell's website, this episode is hereby renamed Facebook Evilive 16 TVcasualty.com. That's what it's going to be. And next time we will do the Misfits I'll Remember Halloween. That is assuming that I still have not finished 1979, A Year of Horror Business. But again, that's private. Not private, mind you. That's only available in the Facebook group. So join the motherfucking Facebook group, people. That's the only way you're going to see it early, before the big premiere. The reason why it's going to be a big premiere, because we're going to promote the shit out of this thing. Since we've been talking about it for weeks. It's been almost a month now that we've been talking about this thing. So a brief introduction. So the Misfits have reunited, right? They reunited. Here's a picture I took that night, by the way. You can see right here. There's Glenn. I love this picture to death. There's Glenn, Jerry, and Doyle all looking at each other in just basking in each other's glow about how they've done it. They finally fucking did it. They did it, That could have been a YouTube thumbnail. Actually, probably some of that singing will be the YouTube thumbnail, right? They finally fucking did it, man. They fucking, conquered Madison Square Garden. After, they played to 84,000 people at Riot Fest. It's like, how do you top it? How do you top that? You top that by selling out Madison Square Garden in your hometown of New York City. I know they're from Lodi, but their hometown is New York City. I will fight you. Change my mind meme as I sip my coffee. And it's Halloween, man. I mean, it's the best show that there will ever be. Because of this show, I never need to see another one. I don't need to see the Misfits ever again. If I do, I'll be very grateful and I'll love it. But if I don't ever see the band again, this is it for me. And so we are going to launch in the meantime. I guess you can just read it. I'm not gonna do this now because it's just too fucking God. Could I do it now? No, there's going to be too many there's too many side things. This is its own. We're just gonna dive. We're gonna dive into this next week. Okay. If whatchamacallit's not ready. And I'll post my acapella in the website. Russell, if you haven't already, or if you want me to, I'm going to post Prime Directive in the Facebook group. And I guess we will end it there. So guys, next time will be I'll Remember Halloween. I will correct that in the episode notes or whatever thing. Blah, 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 blah. So yeah, that's it. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you. It's 11:50. Yeah, this was a good idea. This was smart. This was a good thing to do. Okay. All right, I'm gonna stop talking now. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. I'm done talking right now. Okay, I lied. Wow, that didn't work. Okay, now. Oh, gotta end the